Chapter 38. In Oak Lawn, Illinois that evening, Warble gorges himself on so many Chicago dogs. Hot dogs with onions, pickles, fluorescent green relish, tomatoes, hot peppers, celery salt, and mustard, known simply as dogs or red hots in the greater Chicago area, that he becomes drowsy and Mary takes over the driving duties. When Warble regains a certain semblance of consciousness, they are in Hannibal, Missouri. As Warble, in his semi-comatose state, realizes where they are, he starts awake as if bitten by a horsefly. "Mary, do you know where we are?" he asks excitedly. "Hannibal, Missouri," Mary answers flatly, sad to see that her husband has awakened out of his slumber. "Yes, but do you know where we are? Hannibal is one of the most historic towns in this entire nation. This is where Becky Ross designed the Confederate flag and then outsourced the actual sewing of the thing to some of Pancho Villa's soldiers' wives before she started her instant cake company." Becky Ross? Wasn't it Betsy Ross, and wasn't it, Mary asks, confused. "Becky, Betsy, Betty, what's the diff?" Warble asks. "The names are interchangeable, Mary, like John and Jack. You know, John Kennedy, Jack Kennedy. John Brown, Jack Brown. Jack Nicholson, John Nicholson. Jack Be Nimble, John Be Nimble. Jack London, John London. And, of course, everyone knows all about John and the Beanstalk. Becky Ross is Betsy Ross. After the Civil War, she married the mountain man Davy Crocker, and since he was always out hunting raccoons and just generally fooling around, she had to be the breadwinner in the family. Her Yankee ingenuity, after the Civil War she considered herself a Yankee, resulted in the formation of her famous cake mix conglomerate, and the rest is history. It was Davy Crockett, not Davy Crocker, Mary contends. Warble pays no heed or mind, though. He's on a roll now. The Lewis and Clark expedition also came through here. One of the members of their entourage, Sacagawea, liked the place so much that after they returned from their road trip to Portland, she started the Indian Motorcycle Company with her friend Joe McCarthy. As if that is not enough history for one town? For one state, even. That isn't the end of it. The great American author, John Steinbeck, hails from here, too. He wrote Travels with Jim, Life on the Illinois-Missouri border, west of Hannibal, and Huckleberries of Wrath. Mary scratches her head. And, of course, Warble continues, as everybody knows, country artiste Shania Twain and baseball player Roger Clemens hail from here also. This town is steeped in history. Steeped, Warble concludes, shaking his head in wonderment and admiration. Noticing that Warble is on the verge of a nostalgia-induced conniption fit, Mary changes the subject. "Warble, do you remember the time Martha Stewart demonstrated how to prepare a quiche omelet casserole?" "Mary, let me drive," Warble grunts. "You're overtired. You must have overtaxed your stamina behind the wheel." "Yes, dear," Mary says, pulling over to the side of the road. By the time Warble has gotten into the driver's seat, Mary is sound asleep. "Exhaustive history is exhausting," Warble admits, glancing over at Mary. "There's only so much of it a body can take at any given time." Warble points the nose of the PTC westward and crosses the bridge that spans the mile-wide tide of the mighty Mississippi. Warble's infernal homing device is pointing directly to the Oklahoma City suburb of Bethany.